Castro, I believe. Yes. So Castro with it. She's going to give it over to Barunda. Barunda drives, throws it up, and that's going to be good. Timeout has been called for. It is going to be 3 minutes, 54 seconds left on the clock. 10-9 as the score.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
With an up and under, that's going to be, again, Avery Hennard bringing the score 11-10. No foul on that steal from from Aubrey Young. Hennard fights for it. She's going to send it over to Colby Hennard. Colby down to Aubrey Young. Ball gets tangled up. Luann Villasenor is going to grab it for us, and that one's going to go out of bounds. Sorry about my shoddy camera work tonight. Promise I'm doing my best. 3 minutes, 23 seconds left on the clock. 11-10. Lady Coyotes in the lead. Castro passes it in. She's going to send it to number 10 for the Wildcats, whose name is Hernandez. Back up to Castro. Now, I have had the pleasure of watching Lovington in the Denver City tournament, and she's definitely the one to watch out for on that three-point line. You've got Knapp taking it around, acting as a point guard does against Aubrey Young, who is defending her dribble for dribble. Hennard is going to be on Hernandez. Naomi Garcia almost gets a steal from Castro. Just about. Castro drives. Garcia defending. Villasenor is going to grab it. Send it to Garcia. Garcia with an up. 13-10. Tatum Lady Coyotes in the lead. No foul on that one as Colby Hennard dives for it. Ball's going to go out, I think, off of a Wildcat. I'm not exactly sure. I was trying to keep the camera up there. 2 minutes, 39 seconds left on the clock. 13-10. Tatum Coyotes in the lead. Wildcat ball. Press is on.
Looks like
Aranda
is going to be throwing it in for the Wildcats. She's going to chunk it down to number 4, Knapp. Ball's going to get a little up in the air. Villasenor is going to grab that and go up. And barely rolls out. Looked like Hennard's fighting for that rebound, and it goes out of bounds. Looks like it's staying down there for a Lady Coyote ball. Let's see. We have Villasenor inbounding to Naomi Garcia.
Garcia sends it over to Villasenor again. They're going to call her. They're going to call Aubrey Young with a push. Man. Two minutes, 24 seconds on the clock. 13-10. Lady Coyotes in the lead. Aranda into Castro. Castro's going to take it down, getting ready to set somebody up. Villasenor and number 24, Rios, are going to knock heads a little bit. Ball goes off Villasenor, touches Rios, and it's going to be a Lady Coyote ball. Subs in are going to be Allison Dixon for Colby Hennard. So you've got Young inbounding to Garcia. Garcia's going to be taking it down for the ladies. Sends it over to Young. Young looks in. She's going to send it down to the corner to Naomi Garcia. Garcia tries to get it to Avery Hennard, but Aranda sees right through it. Shoop back in. She sends it to Castro for that three-point shot. Ball rolls out. Shoop gets the rebound. Dixon, hands in the air, and it's going to be Aranda with the 2 for the Lady Wildcats. Coyotes have got to get this next basket for a good lead heading into the second quarter, and hopefully to keep up that lead throughout the second half. Trap is up for the Wildcats. Hennard sends it all the way through to Young. Villasenor fighting, and it's going to go down to Hennard at the short corner. She tries to go into Villasenor. Back out to Hennard, over to Aubrey Young. Touch off from Aranda. Ball's going to go to Castro. Ball's up, and it's going to be a Naomi Garcia rebound. She tries to send a long pass, and Aranda's going to be the one to get a touch on that. Lots of speed and a very intelligent basketball mind.
Looks like Young's going to be passing it in for the Coyotes. Looks like we have a quick sub. Colby Hennard for her sister, Avery Hennard, and also Karen Bayonne for Aubrey Young. So looks like Bayonne's going to be inbounding it to Naomi Garcia. She's going to pass it to Villasenor. She's going to pass it to Bayonne.
Bayonne on the right side wing. Dixon at the top of the key. Hennard left wing. Bounce pass down to Garcia. Garcia almost loses it. She is going to, well, I guess that was Barunda who touched it and kind of knocked it out of bounds. So it's going to be a Lady Coyote ball. Hennard passing it in. That's Colby Hennard. And it's going to be out to Garcia, over to Villasenor. Back up to Bayonne at the top of the key. Dixon on the right side wing, down to Garcia. Garcia passes in with a little bounce. Dixon loses it to Castro. Or actually Rios. Ball goes to Castro, then over to Barunda, into Shoop, and Shoop with an easy two. No defense. 30 seconds on the clock, 14-3. Wildcats are in the lead going into the second quarter, unless the Coyotes can grab this last bucket. Villasenor fights through that trap. That zone defense from Lovington is, I mean, it'll just tie you up. Bayonne fakes, sends it into Garcia. Garcia with a little swish for the Coyotes. 15-14, 12 seconds on the clock. You're gonna have Barunda taking it down for the Wildcats. She goes down the left side of the court, dribbles in, no basket. Shoop rebounding, and that's gonna roll out. Allison Dixon with the rebound. Clock runs out. Ladies and gentlemen, heading into the second quarter, it's going to be Tatum Lady Coyotes in the lead, 15-14, 8 minutes on the clock.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Ladies and gentlemen, back in the second quarter, you're going to have Colby Hennard inbounding to Naomi Garcia. Garcia sends it over to Hennard on that left side wing. Hennard over to Avery Hennard. Dixon back to Avery. Colby on the left side wing. Colby with a drive. She's going to go across the court to Luann Villasenor for a short corner jumper. 7 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock, 17-14. And it's going to be Colby Hennard grabbing a steal. They're going to call a walk on her, but hey, that was a pretty elegant take from the Wildcat possession. You're going to have Castro passing it in for Lovington. She sends a lob. Hennard gets a touch on it, and it might be out on Lovington, honestly. No, they're going to have it stay here. Okay.
So it looks like number 5 is going to, Aranda is going to be passing it for the Wildcats.
You got Barunda, Knapp. Yeah, you go.
Yeah,
girl.
into 14, Barandu. And she's going to give it to number 42, Shoot. And she's going to try to pass it back to 12. She's going to drive. Number 4, Knapp, is going to score for the Wildcats, bringing that score to, it looks like it should be 17-19 with the Coyotes still in the lead. Avery Hennard's going to drive with the ball. She's going to make another little easy bucket for the Coyotes.
21-14, 7 minutes on the clock. Shoop almost grabs it. Naomi Garcia and Luann Villasenor try to get it at the same time, fighting literally so hard for the ball that we're fighting each other. 6 minutes, 50 seconds, 19-17. Lady Coyotes with the lead. Ball goes to Barunda, up to Knapp. Knapp's gonna fake it, send it over to Aranda for a 3. Bounces out, Hennard's gonna grab it. She is going to send it. No, she's just gonna take that one and miss the basket. Ball almost gets caught up, but Knapp is gonna grab it. Take it down for the Wildcats. Allison Dixon boxing out. Charge. What? Oh, slay.
I think Villasenor is getting a little aggressive in the paint with number 42, who is probably twice her size.
Yeah.
But I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but we'll have Aranda passing it in for the Wildcats. She's looking where to put it. She's going to give it. Oh, looks like Shoot had an illegal screen, so that's going to be Lady Coyotes ball. Looks like number 22, Colby Hennard, is going to be passing it in for the Coyotes to number 15, Garcia. She's going to take it up the middle, and we'll see if we can get this offense running. So 22, Hennard is going to give it to 30, Dixon, to Villasenor, back to Hennard. Looks like she's going to give that to Garcia. Garcia's going to pass it into Avery Hennard, and then back to Garcia. Looks like they were going to get a good play running right there, but they called a travel on Avery Hennard, I believe. We have some subs coming in for the Wildcats.
Hernandez for Aranda, I believe, is what that's going to be. You got Castro passing it in. Luann Villasenor's had a little trouble getting through that Wildcat defense. She's been called on a couple travels this game, which usually never happens, but she still had an amazing game, probably one of her best defensive games that we've seen. Shoop with an easy bucket over the top. Dixon just got to get a little bit more aggressive in that paint, but she is guarding. I mean, this is her first year really playing, so definitely to the best of her ability, and she's learning a lot as she's out there, which you can tell from how many points Shoop has been putting up in this quarter compared to the first. Hennard at the top of the key. You've got other Hennard, Colby. 3-point shot, almost. She goes in, tries to get her own rebound. Shoop's going to get a touch off. That one's going to go to, Naomi Garcia grabbing it from her with a little help from Colby Hennard. Garcia through 3 girls. She's going to draw a foul off that one. No shot, but free throws. Tie game, 5 minutes, 20 seconds left, 19-19.
Garcia's going to be shooting for the Coyotes. Right now we have Villasenor, both Hennards, Garcia, and Dixon in for the Coyotes.
Yeah, it looks like Young's getting ready to sub in over here. Definitely one of the fastest games we've played so far.
Definitely going to be a good game between the Coyotes and the Wildcats. Fortunately, Garcia missed that first free throw, which I think free throws will be a major difference in this game, knowing how close it's going to be. We also have some disadvantages to the Wildcats. But Garcia's going to go up with that second one, and that one's going to be good. Wildcats already inbounding. They gave that to number 14, Baranda. She's going to drive and go up, and looks like, I think that foul is going to be on, Hennard, Avery Hennard. So we're going to have number 14, Barunda, shooting for the Wildcats.
Just came down a little bit too late and caught her arms instead of that ball. Hennard's been very tough in the paint and definitely key in keeping that ball from getting closer to the bucket.
So it looks like Baranda is going to make that first one for the Wildcats, bringing the score 20-20. So just looking at it right now, I know this game is going to be very close and very intense. Baranda's going to miss that second one. Looks like the Wildcats are going to fight for that rebound, and Colby Hennard is going to pick that one up. Then Knapp is going to pick that back up and shoot a 3.
Barunda.
Hennard's going to bring that down, Colby Hennard, to Garcia. And she's going to give that into Avery Hennard in the paint to Young, who's going to give that back to Hennard. Looks like they just had a little pass. they had a little good offense running right there, going back and forth, and they got open, but Avery Hennard was just a little short on that. But I'm sure they can get a good offense running here in just a second. So we have Aranda passing that in for the Wildcats. She's going to chunk it down to Knapp.
Yeah. Naomi Garcia is going to be defending her. Hennard, another Hennard. Colby Hennard's going to get a touch on that one. Avery trying to keep the drive. Allison Dixon, hands straight in the air. Of course, sorry about that camera. She's our height out there, so she's definitely helping out. That's going to be a double dribble on Castro. Definitely want to see a little bit more ball movement on that offense right now, because tiring out that Wildcat defense is going to be one of the biggest helps to us for sure. Garcia heading down the center of the court. She's getting ready to make a move. You can see it in her eyes. You've got Young, left side wing. Garcia, Hennard, right side wing. She's going to send it back up. Garcia's looking in. She gets to Hennard. Avery driving. She's going to try and go through. Oh, they're going to call that one all ball. Honestly, I don't disagree. 4 minutes on the clock, 23-20. Wildcats in the lead. Coyotes got to catch up quick. Just a little bit more movement on that offense, I think, would be the most beneficial. Of course, you've got Castro with an attempt on a left hand. Hennard's going to get a touch on that ball before it even touches Shoop, and it's going to tick her off a little bit. Garcia holding back, letting everybody set up. Avery Hennard looking down to Colby Hennard, who almost loses the ball. She tries to send it in. Avery Hennard, again, is going to grab it, and she's going to draw a foul from Shoop. I think that's either her third or fourth in this first half. Man, you kind of got to feel bad for her.
So Hennard is going to give it to Garcia, and Hennard is going to go up with that three. It's going to bounce out. Garcia got the rebound. Colby Hennard is going to pick up that rebound back to Avery Hennard, and then Aubrey Young is going to shoot that three, and it'll be good for the Lady Coyotes. So it'll be 1. Oh, they counted that as a 2. Oh, Avery Hennard got an interception, excuse me. So it looks like that ball is going to be out on, I'm pretty sure, the Wildcats. So Lady Coyotes are going to inbounds that.
Let's go. You got to play, standing around watching.
Oh, that'll bring the score 23-22 with the Wildcats up 1. Avery Hennard is going to inbounds that to Garcia. Back to Hennard, who's going to shoot the three, and that one's going to roll out just a little bit. So we have a pretty... Looks like number 14 tried to chunk that down to number 4, Knapp, but one of us was able to get a hand on that.
Yeah, Via Senor subbing in. That was Avery Hennard with yet another. I mean, I, of course, Fluke can call them interceptions as well. Aranda tries to give it into. She tried to give that one into Barunda, and Hennard's going to draw a foul because she went inside of her to grab that one. Honestly, whether she's doing it intentionally or not, it's a smart move because it's drawing many fouls. 23-22 is the score. A 1-point difference for the Coyotes to make up in order to get back ahead. Young over to Garcia, into Hennard, driving up the key. She's going to send it out to Colby Hennard. Touch on the ball is going to mean it goes to Hernandez. They're going to have Barunda taking it down. Colby Hennard fouls, running into her at that as she takes it across the half-court mark.
The Coyotes are really trying to get their offense moving now that the height difference against Shoot is out right now. So looks like number 5, Aranda, is going to pass that in to Buranda. Back to number 5, and it is going to go out of bounds on the Wildcats. So Lady Coyotes will pass that in. Colby Hennard is going to pass that in to Garcia, who's going to take it up the middle to Young, who is going to give that back to Garcia, who's going to feed into Villasenor. And she tried, she missed, and Avery Hennard got that rebound and went back up, and hers just unfortunately rolled out as well.
Yeah, she's definitely the one you want to have on that free throw line. I mean, if she's not 100%, she's in the 90s for her free throws right now, for sure. I can confidently say she's the one I would trust to shoot a free throw, especially in a moment like this where you really need that lead coming in early into that second half. And she's at least going to tie it up for us out here. Now the score is 23-23. You've only got 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in this first half, and a timeout has been called. So hopefully that doesn't throw her off too much. Going into this timeout, again, of course, 23-23, 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Coyotes are fighting out here, and it's definitely going to be a little bit different than what we've seen in this last game against the Wildcats, even just a couple weeks ago.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called SmartHub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the SmartHub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the SmartHub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with SmartHub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Coming back into the second quarter, 2 minutes 20 on the clock, 23-23. Hennard missed her second free throw. First one tied us up. Ball's gonna stay here. You've got Colby passing that. I think I'm just gonna do first names because I think that'll be easier. I just want to say Hennard. Colby into Garcia. Garcia's gonna take it to the top of the key, looking over. Young. Right side wing. She throws a cross-court pass, and it's going to be out on Colby Hennard. Risky move, especially in crunch time like this. You got 2 minutes, 8 seconds on the clock. Definitely see what she was trying to get done. But whenever you have such smart players out there for the Wildcats, it's really risky. That's going to be Aranda into Barunda, and that's going to roll out. But Hernandez tried to get it. Young's going to grab that, try and give it to Colby Hennard. Down there. Colby Hennard down to Avery Hennard, who's going to save that one from going out. Throw up, just a random shot, and that's going to be good. 25-23. Lady Coyotes in the lead. Castro takes it down for the Wildcats, left side of the court. Crosses over. She's now at the center. She's going to miss a three-pointer, which, you don't usually ever see from her. And it's going to be Avery Hennard into Luann Villasenor for another two for the Lady Coyotes. 27-23, minute 28 on the clock. You've got Aranda. Garcia's going to grab that ball, take it in, fake a shot, get it to Young. Young goes to Villasenor. Villasenor tries to put one up, doesn't really get that little block shot in, but going into a minute and 15 seconds left in this half, you got 27-23. Lady Coyotes with a 4-point lead. Luann Villasenor inbounding. Ball's going to go to Naomi Garcia, over to Avery Hennard. Jump shot on a long two, and it is 30, or I guess 29-23. What am I talking about? I thought that was, in my mind, it was a three. Anyways, Barunda to Castro. Young up in Castro's business. You would definitely want to get her to stop as close to that half-court line as possible. She feeds Barunda, and Barunda's going to draw a foul. I don't think the shot was good, so definitely not going to get tied back up in this next, 54 seconds left. But these free throws could be risky. You want to keep these girls off the line as much as possible, especially with how competitive this game actually is. And that foul was going to be on Naomi Garcia. That's her first one in this half, so she's definitely going to be good going into the second half. Of course, I say that, now I'm going to jinx it. But Barunda makes that free throw, 24, so score is now 29-24, only a 5-point lead. Now, if she makes this second one, it closes it in a lot tighter for these Coyotes, because all it would take is a basket and a steal. Misses the second. Garcia's going to grab it. Hennard's looking for it. She tries to grab it. Knapp really gets on her. You got Garcia. She's going to drive it in. Fake. Oh, back to Garcia. Into Hennard. Hennard tries to lead Villasenor, but it's going to get grabbed up by Aranda. Can't really give away those short passes on those ones, especially when you got defenders like Aranda and Barunda. Barunda goes up. Shot's no good, but she draws another foul off the Coyotes, so that's risky business. I think that's going to be Avery Hennard's second foul.
Looks like the Coyotes are really trying to use these layups and free throws while Shoot is not in the paint down there.
Yeah.
So Verona is going to make that first free throw, bringing it 25-29. We are both actually in the bonus now, so any fouls, we really have to be careful not to get back on the line with only 27 seconds left in the second. Verona is going to make that second one as well, bringing it 26-29.
Yeah, got to keep Castro off the line now because she's their three-point shooter, so you want to keep her as far away from that or as far inside as possible. That trap is deadly up there for us. Villasenor tries to take it up. She, thank God, is going to draw a foul for the Coyotes. Hopefully put a little bit more distance in that gap so it's not just 3 points out there for us and gain us a lead. You got to sub in. It's going to be Karen Bayonne after this shot. Villasenor goes up, and that first one's going to be good. So you've got at least a 4-point gap. Right now, which is, it's a little more security with 16 seconds on the clock. Again, all it would take is really a bucket and a steal, which is definitely possible. And Karen Bayonne's going to have gone in for Avery Hennard, saving her from any more fouls. You've got Villasenor. Second shot rolls out, bounces off of Barunda's foot. Just a good luck thing for the Coyotes out here.
Villasenor is going to be passing that in for the Coyotes. She is going to give that to Garcia, who is going to give that back to Villasenor, who is going to drive and give that to Colby Hennard, and number 14 is going to grab that up to Castro, and I think that is going to be another foul on Young, which means that I think Castro will be shooting at the other end, unfortunately. It's 26-30. Coyotes are leading by 4 with 4 seconds left in the second quarter. So we really just have to be careful about what we do and just about not fouling now, because Lovington are great shooters all the way around, and free throws. Castro is definitely the person.
Yeah, so she's the one you really don't want on the line.
Yeah, she will sink them. So, Castro made that first one, bringing the score 27-30.
4 seconds on the clock definitely adds a little bit of security, especially if these Lady Coyotes can get this rebound and just get it done ASAP. Maybe get even another bucket just real quick. Gotta move. Ball's into Naomi Garcia. 3, 2, and Villasenor. Almost. Literally almost. So going into halftime, our score is going to be 30-28. A fast game on both parties' parts. Definitely saw some really good plays out there from Avery Hennard and Luann Villasenor. Colby Hennard subbing in, of course, for Sydney Rice with her injury right now, doing an amazing job. Lady Coyotes out here taking care of business. A change from the last game we saw them play against Lovington, which let me look at that score real quick for you because, it wasn't this one.
Yeah, last game the Coyotes played Lovington. It was a lot more slow kind of game. We were trying to get the offense running, and shoot was really making that difficult for the Coyotes due to the high difference. And the Coyotes just really don't have anybody that size. Not a lot of teams do.
Especially in that 2A bracket
yes.
Yeah, especially
she's
in New Mexico.
a great athlete.
You don't see that a whole lot in any 2A bracket. Really, the only one I could think of that might be, which I guess it's a 1A, is Haley Bidegan from Lords. Logan. There we go. I was like, it's an L. No, but Haley Bidegan, she was in the state tournament for volleyball, which I don't know if she plays basketball or not, but she should. No. Definitely got that height that you just, in rural New Mexico, you just don't see that, hardly at all. So the last time Tatum and Lovington had a matchup, the ending score was 69-50 with Lovington coming out victorious. Right now, the Lady Coyotes have done a really good job at maintaining that lead. I definitely think they've adjusted, to not having Sydney Rice on their team, which, it's not really an adjustment you want to make. But it's happening, and really it's been kind of beneficial, especially coming into a game like this, because she's kind of the one you would want on a girl like Shoop, got that reach. She very athletic, very talented basketball player. So
she plays real aggressive, and so, Shoop would not have a fun time trying to get passes with somebody like Rice on her.
For sure. I think Dixon has done a very good job at stepping up, though. Absolutely. I would 10 out of 10 say that any day, especially this being her first year actually playing basketball.
She's done She's done a great job.
Yes, like huge strides. Done amazing. And we are going to take a quick break to hear a word from our sponsors, but just wanted to do that little halftime recap for y'all. Thank you again for tuning in. My name is Ava Slover. With me is Adriana Ibarra. I'm running the camera, which I'm sorry about because y'all, I missed a lot.
I did the same thing yesterday, so.
But thank you again for tuning in. Stick with us. We've got about 7 minutes left in this halftime, maybe a little over. But yeah, this has been a very fast, very exciting game. And after this, we're done, so you don't have to stick around or anything, but just finish it out, you know? Watch these girls play their hearts out.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
The Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are very proud of every single student. With the dedication in the classroom and the dedication in your community, you've made all of Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off, Coyotes. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. For more details about Tatum Schools, please log on to tatumschools.org.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Coming back in this third quarter, ladies and gentlemen, score is going to be 30-28. Tatum Lady Coyotes with the lead. Aubrey Young inbounds to Naomi Garcia, takes it down the center of the court. She's going to take it nice and slow. Just now over the 10-foot line. Aubrey Young on the left side wing over to Naomi Garcia. Once it passes really that 10-foot line is when the offense starts to speed up. You've got Allison Dixon with it, and she's going to send it back up to Young, over to Garcia. Garcia down to Hennard. Lots of motion on this offense, which I think is the best thing for it. Hennard's going to get that rebound. Very aggressive in the paint right now. Villasenor and Hennard and Castro fighting for it. Castro showing off really what she can do. Young and Shoup fighting for the rebound. Aranda's going to try and get it. Foul on Shoup. I think on the floor they're going to call it no shot. Yeah, they're going to call that on Aubrey Young. So that's going to be either her third or fourth this game, which she is a very valuable player for the Coyotes. So that's going to be a difficult one to have out, especially her defensive skills. She will shut a girl down. You got Knapp, and she's going to throw it all the way up to Castro at the top of the key. Naomi Garcia taking her up to the 10-foot line, getting her stopped. That's a dead ball. Oh, now over to Barunda, and it's going to be another foul on Shoup with an and one, with Naomi Garcia trying to keep her from making that basket. And if you look, I mean, she's like a foot and a half shorter So not a whole lot anybody can do on that one. Shoop makes her free throws. It's going to be 31-30. Lady Coyotes got to fire it up and get back in that lead. Garcia takes it down, sends it over to Young. Young's going to take it back up to Hennard. Looks like they're running a short corner offense, which, you know, they've got Villasenor in there because she's just, I mean, she'll take it to the bucket. Hennard draws an and one for the Lady Coyotes. Score is now 32-31. Tatum Lady Coyotes back in the lead. 6 minutes, 57 seconds left on the clock. Third quarter, Hennard on the line. She's the one you want there. Very dependable player. Hennard getting ready to go up for her shot. She's going to take it, and that one's going to be good. 33-31. So although the Wildcats would only have to make a 2, which looks like they're going to try and get Shoop in for, and Hennard tries to grab it from her. Oh, man, I didn't move the camera. Shot wasn't made, so you guys didn't miss anything. Don't worry, I got you. I don't. You've got Aranda throwing that one into Shoop. Hennard's gonna go over the back of her, grab it. Villasenor gets poached by Aranda coming back up. Castro tries to get it to Knapp. Shoop, and she gets fouled again on the shot. Score is now gonna be tied with Shoop on the line for the Wildcats.
Yeah, like I've said, Shoop, her height is really just what's going to get us. I mean, Allison is probably the only thing comparable to her height, and she's not there, you know? I mean, there's nothing she can do about it, but Shoop unfortunately made that first one.
Yeah, we just need to get somebody on stilts out there. But very talented basketball player. I mean, Shoop she covers so much ground, and like it's not just because she's there, it's because she knows how to. Villasenor jump shot from the short corner, overshoots it. Barunda with it. You've got to keep Castro from getting that ball. Their point guards and their shooting guards are just, I mean, talented. Young tries to get it from Knapp. Knapp's going to take it, send it back into Shoop. Garcia tries to defend her, but, I mean, Garcia's a fraction of her size. Avery Hennard inbounding. Coyotes losing ground fast, 36-33. Got to slow it down on this offense and let it play out. Tire out their defense a little bit, get a clean shot. Hennard almost loses it, saves it. It's going to go to Villasenor into Allison Dixon for a little jumper. That one's not going to go in, but Hennard's going to rebound, draw a foul, and get an and one. So you've now got the score 36 to, I think it should be 35. Yes, Hennard has a chance to get us back ahead with these 2 shots. And again, she's the one you want. I mean, seriously, you know she's at least going to make one. So, well, anyways.
Looks like they're going to call a travel
on Knapp, yeah. Perfect.
So it looks like we're going to have an inbounds ball for the Coyotes under the basket. So
I'm going to try and move this camera a little bit, get y'all a little bit better view, because that little corner on the left side of that Coyote side.
Villasenor is going to pass it into Garcia, who's going to pass it back to Villasenor. She's going to try to drive. She's going to give it to Avery Hennard, who's going to drive in and is blocked by Shoop, but I'm pretty sure they're going to call a push on Shoop. Yep. So Avery will be shooting 2 for the Coyotes.
I mean, it would be different if we had a post that matched her. She's, quite frankly, she's strong, she's tall, she's skilled, she's there. She was playing defense. But the way she came down on Avery, because Avery's so much smaller than her, it just looks like a foul. So you can't really, I mean, I can't really agree with the refs as much as I can't really disagree with them. And it's a hard call to make.
And it is hard for Lovington. I'm pretty sure that shoots 3rd or 4th. So she's a valuable player, just like all the other Wildcat players. I mean, they're all talented.
Shoop's going to come out because she's got 4. So, I mean, once she's out, really is when Coyotes are allowed to play, which I say allowed. But, I mean, really that's what it is. 5 minutes, 37 seconds left on the clock. Shoop's out. You've got 5 minutes to make up the ground that she took from us. Barunda, layup right off the bat. Coyotes are trying not to foul, not to give the Wildcats any more points, as it is 38-36. Young's going to dribble it in, send it back over to Garcia. Garcia takes it into Villasenor. Hennard with a little swoosh. That's going to be be an easy 2, tying it back up. Barunda tries to get it over to Hernandez. Hennard down to Young. Young tries to overpass it to Garcia. Garcia tries to save it, but it was just a little bit too much gas on that one for Garcia to get it, especially this late in the game. I mean, it's just a difficult, difficult situation. Coyotes matching up. You're going to have a long pass, looks like. She's going to try and send it up to Arunda. Arunda to Castro. Got a trap. I mean, seriously. You've got Barunda, and she's going to take it for a Euro. All good. I mean, that's highlight worthy. Garcia takes it down 40-38. Coyotes are not behind. Just a little bit more energy is needed, I think. Swung over to Garcia. Garcia throws one into Villasenor. Garcia saves it at the last second for the Lady Coyotes. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit so there's a little bit more better of a picture. Villasenor catches it. She's going to take one dribble in, try and make a little post move. Hennard, aggressive in there, is going to try and grab a rebound and send it out to Colby Hennard, but Castro is going to grab it up. Colby Hennard keeping her from the line, needs a little help. Castro jump stop, tried it for a 3.
I think they're going to call that foul on Colby Hennard.
No shot, but three shots for a foul. And I mean, you already know Castro's their shooter, so that's when you don't want on there if you're a Coyote.
I mean, the Coyotes have really got to pick up the defense here, but they're doing a good job. They're probably just a little tired, but, Castro is just a vicious player, She missed that first one, but the Coyotes have really just got to, we've got to pick it up, I guess.
Yeah,
like she said, more energy. So Castro is going to go up for that second one, and she's going to miss that one as well. You can tell this is very out of her character, but she has one more left. Score is 40-38 with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. She's going to also miss that third one.
No rebound for the Coyotes. Barunda's going to grab it, go up and under. That one's going to miss. Oh, man. Ball is just running everywhere. Garcia decides to let it go. It's going to stay there. Honestly, it was a smart move. You have no idea who that ball went off of. And, I mean, she was just taking a chance. She could have picked it up, maybe, but I think she might have touched it like right as it was going out. So what can you do? Barunda, spin move, tries to go up. They're going to call a foul on Garcia, most likely, I would say, because she had her hands down and Hennard didn't. Yep. Garcia touched her on the way up, I guess.
We've really just got to keep the Wildcats off the line. I mean, hopefully we don't get into a bonus once again, but that's when we're really going to be in trouble. Wildcats can shoot free throws. They've proved that over and over again to us, but
I think we already are in bonus, yeah. Or they are.
So she's going to miss that first one, Barunda. So she's going to see if she can up the score for the Wildcats. And she's also going to miss that second one.
Yeah, I would say.
And Villasenor had a little battle with 24 Rios. So looks like that's going to put the Coyotes with the ball under the basket. So Garcia is going to bring that down the middle. She's going to give that to Colby Hennard. Colby Hennard is going to give that to Villasenor. She's going to go up, and she's going to draw the foul. I'm not sure on who yet, but Villasenor on the line for the Coyotes is a really good
when
deal.
When Shoop's not in there, it's a lot easier to draw a foul. Because if Shoop's straight up, she's just going to block her shot. But if, you got 3 Wildcats on you, and they're, and you're the same height, there's a higher chance you're actually going to intersect with somebody if you go up for a shot.
Not sure what happened there, but Villasenor on the line for the Coyotes is
foul out, yeah.
Looks like Rios fouled out for the Wildcats. But adding on to what Ava was saying, it's really beneficial for the Coyotes when somebody twice their size is not in the paint blocking shots. So looks like Villasenor is going to go up, and it's going to be good. So it'll be 39-40. Not sure what they're discussing. Oh, she was shooting 2, not 1. So she will have her opportunity for her second one to hopefully tie the score.
Yeah, Villaseñor's going up. Hopefully she'll make this one. That'll tie us up. Did not. Ball's going to go to Barunda. Barunda, I mean, she's got speed. Henner's really keeping up with her, but, man, she's going to pull back, shoot a 3, miss it. Villaseñor gets a touch. Henner's going to end up with it. Knapp, she's getting, like, triple teamed out there. They call a walk? I mean, even Coach Slover didn't like that one. I did not see it because the ball left her hands for a minute, but I am biased, so y'all cannot take my word for it. I hate to say.
I don't think the ball was in possession when that happened, but
yeah, just a quick little disclaimer. I do root for the Coyotes.
Garcia's going to be defending Castro, and then the Coyotes are going to pick up that rebound. Villaseñor is going to give it to Avery Hennard, who's going to go up, and
that's going to be in. Avery Hennard bringing the Coyotes back into the lead. 3 minutes and 12 seconds left on the clock. Timeout has been called for, I believe, by Coach Slover. Again, 41-40. This game is extremely tight, and it's especially an improvement considering the way the last game turned out between these two.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called SmartHub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the SmartHub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the SmartHub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with SmartHub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
coming back into the third. Wildcats are going to be passing that in. Oh, that got a little nasty over there. Excuse me. Shoot. Looks like Knapp tried to throw it, and Avery Hennard blocked that pass.
Yeah.
And looks like bonus time. So
you really don't want to see that one. Again, the Wildcats have several. Sorry, my hair was fighting me. Several strong players out there. Knapp is one of them. I mean, really, all their players are very talented. And man, she's going up, and you can just tell she wants to make that shot, and she does. So now the game is tied, which puts the Coyotes in a really tough position of fighting to get ahead. Hennard pulls out. Looks like she's pretty upset. She's got 4 fouls. Not really sure what she did wrong, I don't think. Not sure how to fix it, quite frankly. She'll probably go back in at the end of the fourth. But the Coyotes are going to have to figure out how to survive without her. And I think Karen Mayone was a smart one. Oh, my gosh. Sorry about the camera roll. A smart one to put in for Hennard because, I mean, really, she's got a shot on her. Villaseñor takes it and sends it to Colby Hennard for a little jumper. Colby Hennard draws a foul, and that's going to be on Knapp, I believe. Oh, no, that's going to be on not Aranda, Baranda.
yes.
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
I get confused too.
Colby Hennard on the free throw line. And ball's up. That's going to be good. Again, the Hennards are the ones you want out there. I'm telling you, they've got that shot on them. 42-42. Colby Hennard squaring up to get this next shot. Even if she doesn't, she's given us the benefit of tying up, and she does. So now Lady Coyotes are in the lead yet again. Gives us a little bit more of a cushion against this Wildcat tenacity. So 43-42, 1 point lead, 2 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock in this third quarter. You've only got, 10 minutes and a half really left in this game on the clock. Naomi Garcia defending Castro. They're going to call her a foul because she kind of pushed against her. Offensive foul, actually. Good job, Naomi. Garcia's a little shocked because she touched her a little bit at the end of that.
I think Castro pushed off
Yeah, I
a
can't
little
really
bit
strong
on
arm
her.
like that. Oh, and the ball and the camera was literally on the Coyote side of things. I'm so sorry. Colby Hennard over to Luann Villasenor on the left wing. She's going to send it over to Aubrey Young. Young takes it to Hennard. Bounce pass to Villasenor. I mean, giving it away like that really is not the move you want to make down there. Aubrey Young grabs it, sends it to Colby Hennard. Ball's going to go to Naomi Garcia. Stolen by Knapp. And grabbed by Miranda. Garcia tries to catch up with her. You left Castro open in the paint. She's going to go in for that one. She's not scared to shoot. Knapp isn't either on that three-point line. And now the Wildcats are ahead by 2. Game is now 45-43. A minute and 45 seconds left on the clock. Colby Hennard, right side wing over to Aubrey Young. Got to be careful for those hands off that point. Carly Knapp really isn't scared to show you what's up. You've got Naomi Garcia over to Aubrey Young. Young looking in, can't give away those inside passes like we have been. I mean, truly. Colby Hennard with a drive. She's going to send it over to Young, over to Luann Villasenor. Villasenor top of the key to Aubrey Young on the right side wing. Young's going to send it back up to Hennard at the top of the key, or I guess the three-point line, not really. Yeah, anyways. Young to Garcia on the right side wing. Garcia's going to dribble it a little bit, run out that clock. I don't think it's a bad idea, quite frankly. Tire out that defense, make them work, keep them going. Definitely want to cut through on these ones and look for an inside man. Karen Bayonne looking in, and it's going to be Luann Villasenor taking that drive for the Coyotes with a little Euro. Tying it back up for everybody. 48 seconds on the clock. Hernandez back up to Castro. Keep her off the line. Good job, Naomi Garcia on her. 30 seconds. Knapp looking to screen. Nope, handoff. Young lets her go through, and it's going to be Miranda and Villasenor battling. Villasenor not doing her best not to foul. Pass goes into Aranda. Karen Bayonne on her, and she's going to lob one up that, I mean, you got 15 seconds left on the clock. Nobody was even sure that one was going to go in. 13 now. Villasenor drives in, takes it, almost, and ball's going to go off Wildcats. So you've got 4 seconds on the clock, really one chance to make that move. Coyotes looking for an in. Sub is going to be number 3 for number 4. I think it's Gomez.
Gonzalez.
Gonzalez, okay.
Yes.
I think Gomez was from the last game. Into Naomi Garcia. Garcia takes a last ditch effort, and she's gonna. Oh no!
That got real nasty over there.
That
Garcia
did for a
tried
second.
to get that rebound and landed on top of Gonzalez, I believe.
Yeah. So, going into this fourth quarter, the Wildcats are in a lead, but only by 2 points. Really shows how much the Coyotes have been working at this, of course, since the last time we played them. We're going to take a quick break to hear a word from our sponsors. Try and zoom in on that score for y'all. And yeah, stick with us to see how this game turns out because it's been a fun one.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
We are back in this fourth quarter. It's going to be a Wildcat ball. 8 minutes on the clock, 47-45. Ball goes into Castro. Inbounding was Aranda. Castro and Garcia fighting it out above that half-court. Castro takes the drive, tells Miranda to get open, grabs her. Garcia almost gets a touch on that ball. Castro's going to take her back out to that 10-foot line. She's looking for Miranda for that handoff. Villasenor lets her go in, and the overpass goes out. So it's going to be a Tatum Coyote ball. I mean, smart plays for the Wildcats right now. They're just a ferocious team to have to go up against, but the Coyotes have been battling all night, and they're not going to stop now. Villasenor back out to Colby Hennard. Karen Bayonne looking in for Villasenor. Villasenor with a little post move. That's going to be a foul. And thank God. hopefully, our free throws aren't going to be an issue in this quarter, because this is the one where we truly need them, which with Villasenor they really never are. I know I always say that you want the Hennards on the line for that one, but I mean, Villasenor is perfect. I think she probably is another one that, you know, if she's not shooting 100% for free throws, she's shooting 99 or, you know, close. So missed the second one.
I think Bayonne was fighting for the rebound down there and drew a foul.
She did.
So it's going to be under the basket for the Coyotes. Bayonne is going to pass it into Garcia, who's going to drive up a little bit and give it to Villasenor, who's kind of trying to kill some time on the clock, I think so. They're going to hand it off to Garcia, who's going to feed into Villasenor, who tries to bounce pass. I think there's some miscommunication right there. She wanted Bayonne to cut to the basket, but unfortunately that did not happen.
Shoot back in, Allison Dixon subs. Dixon's got to get real tough out here right now, quite frankly. This is not the one you want to see Shoot getting, especially with a game this close right now, and all they're going to do is lob it in there to her. So shutting it down outside, which our defenders, who also are our guards, of course, do a wonderful job at that. Again, lob into Shoot. She's just going to shoot it right over at Dixon. There's really not much you can do. You can't really foul her. I mean, that's not how the game's really played. So you got Young over to Garcia. Lots of perimeter movement right now, which I'm not going to say is a bad thing at all. Villasenor taking it to the hole has got us so many points and got us back into either the lead or back into getting close.
She's just so aggressive on that free throw line.
Yeah, I mean, she really is the reason that we've gotten back up close to Lovington like we have, and she does it again. 47 is now the score for the Coyotes, and of course 49 is for the Wildcats. So with a 2-point gap and 6 minutes 45 seconds on the clock, so I mean rounding up, you got 7 minutes on the clock. Villasenor taking care of business. Shoop just, she basically grabbed it off the rim on that one. She's a rebounder, taking care of it out there. Knapp sends it over to Castro. Villasenor is going to snatch it from her. Take it down for herself, take it to the right, try and get through there. They're gonna call a jump. I'm not too sure about that one, but again, I'm biased, so you can't take my word for it. 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes on the clock. Timeout called for, I believe that was Lovington. So Lady Coyotes getting ready to take care of some business. Again, 6 minutes, 30 seconds.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Back in this fourth quarter, again, 6.5 minutes, 49-47. You got a 2-point gap. Lady Coyotes have made some strong plays, but the Wildcats have stayed strong throughout. Coyotes have definitely got to turn it up for these last couple minutes. And if I could get the camera and show you what they're doing, maybe that could help. You've got Colby Hennard inbounding for the Coyotes. She is going to send it to Naomi Garcia, kind of at the corner out by the free throw line and the baseline. Not the free throw, the 3-point and the baseline. Colby Hennard, right side wing. You've got Aubrey Young at the top of the key over to Naomi Garcia. She's going to take it up and around, looking for an in, send it over to Young. Young pass faking. I mean, Villasenor isn't in there. You had a Randa fall, which, I mean, she kind of tripped over herself, but that one isn't really anybody's fault. Lots of cuts in there, which I think is going to be what helps us the most right now. Separating that defense, especially when you've got, again, players like Aranda and Baranda in there. Knapp, I mean Castro, everybody, even Shoop. These girls are not playing around. Feeding to Allison Dixon might not be a bad idea because Shoop does not want to foul right now at all. And you can tell it's not her idea of a good time. Dixon needs to get out of the lane for sure, not get a 3-second call. Garcia over to Hennard. Running the clock out isn't a bad idea either, if I'm being honest. Tire out that defense, I say. Allison Dixon loses it after a slick pass from Aubrey Young. I mean, that was just perfect. But Knapp is going to finish it off for the Wildcats after that steal. And it's going to be 5 minutes on the clock with 51-47 as the score, which, of course, I mean, you can say like a 3 and a 2 would take care of it, but it's a lot harder than you think against this Wildcat defense. You've got Colby Hennard on the right side wing trying to avoid a trap. Naomi Garcia into Luann Villasenor. Ball gets touched on by Baranda and Aranda. Knapp, quick little layup, and they've taken it away. Garcia's not exactly sure what to run. Coach Slover calls a timeout, give these girls some time to think. Honestly, maybe a 5-out offense wouldn't be a bad idea.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Sorry about that one. We've got Avery Hennard inbounding to Naomi Garcia. Garcia sends it over to Young. Young looking for Hennard, doesn't see her there, so she is going to take it to Garcia. That short corner just isn't really working out for us right now. I mean, I think Lovington's probably watched enough film. Young, jump shot, short corner. There we go. I was lying, actually. So basically, I just need to say it's not working out for us, and it will. You've got Castro taking it down the right side of the court, 53-49. Coyotes got a push on this one. Garcia trying to keep her from getting any further down the court than she already has. Miranda's going to grab it, take it inside. Dixon, no foul. That's going to be Aubrey Young with the foul, I believe, for in favor of the Wildcats.
That's quite a few on Young. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Maybe 4?
That was Young. Yeah. Oh. Maybe 2.
I have no idea.
No way, because she had probably like 3 or 4. I don't know. Maybe I just am not thinking. This is why we need to keep stats because I suck. 54-49. Lady Coyotes are going to catch back up. You've got Miranda. That next basket's going to go in. So Coyotes trailing behind by 6 points. Got to make up ground quick in these next 4 minutes and get a hefty lead pretty much. Can't just get enough. Hennard drawing a foul from Knapp after a couple touches around the ball. It's getting a little intense out there. These games tend to get a little bit more scrappy than we're used to seeing.
You've got a bigger school, yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, you know, it's Tatum and Lovington. Like, we're not going to not get on each other. And no foul is called on Knapp as she goes in. Garcia tries to get one up. She's going to take it out, give it to Young. Young dribbles it up, stops, gives it to Villasenor. I mean, really, Villasenor gets a dead ball, and that's going to go over to Garcia. Got to have some more movement on that offense and have a cutter come through there. Over to Garcia. Garcia's going to drive it in, send it to Villasenor, out to Dixon. Dixon over to Young. Young drives it to the right, sends it over to Villasenor on that right side wing. Villasenor with a take-in, and they're going to call a foul. I think that one's going to be on Knapp, but it might be on Castro.
Yeah, I think it's on Knapp again.
Which,
That's
I mean,
already
Knapp wouldn't be a
3.
bad one to get fouled out either.
I mean, we just have to be careful, and so does Shoot. I mean, I think Avery Hennard has 4, and I think Shoot does as well.
Yeah, Hennard's
So,
got to stay off of him for
we've
sure,
gotta
for sure.
kinda
She's
play.
our scorer out there. And so is Villasenor. We're lucky to have that. And it's going to be some on Miranda. Sorry, I always forget. I want to call her like Bourdain.
Is that us in the bonus? This would be very good for the Coyotes right now. These free throws can really help bring that lead down a little bit. I'm not sure if they're in the bonus or...
Oh, man. Yeah, that one's going to have been on, we thought it was Miranda, but it ended up that it was,
Things are getting a little nasty out here.
yeah, looks like Lovington's coach isn't too happy about this one at all. So that's going to foul out Miranda, which, good news for the Coyotes. I mean, you can't beat that.
So, yeah, that is us in the bonus, which is really good for the Coyotes right now. I mean, if we can make these free throws and tie up this game, it'd be great.
Hennard.
She always
got
comes through.
us. Yeah. And that's going to bring it to 55-50. Only a 5-point lead for the Wildcats coming into this next 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Hennard's ball goes out. Villasenor grabs it, moves around Shoop. Shoop just takes it. I mean, like, what are you going to do? Young tries to get to him, and that's not going to work. Castro scores another 2. 3 minutes on the clock. Coyotes got to push through. No stinking way.
Garcia chunked one down to Villasenor, who gave it back to Garcia.
Hennard. Hennard drawing another foul.
Not sure who that's
I mean, they're really looking for it now, and it's good for the Coyotes because truly it's been happening all game, but both teams have been fouling each other. I think they're just seeing it a lot more, especially as it gets closer to the end.
There's a lot of heat into this game for sure. It's definitely building up as we go through.
Oh. Hennard misses that one. Got to get her the second one. Again, 2 minutes, 53 seconds on the clock, 57-50. 7-point lead for the Wildcats. Coyotes have either got to get this rebound and get a 2 back in there, or, man. And Hennard knows. Oh, looks like she rolled her ankle or something coming out of there. Ball's going to be out after she just tried to throw a Hail Mary. I think she was trying to lead one of the other Coyotes who collapsed. Ball's going to go to Knapp. Knapp sends it down to Hernandez. Hernandez takes it, tries to get it to Shoop, and Shoop's going to get an easy lay. 2 minutes, 38 seconds left on this clock. Again, a high-scoring game. Garcia gets it in from Hennard. She's looking. Timeout called for. 9-point lead.
The Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are very proud of every single student. With the dedication in the classroom and the dedication in your community, you've made all of Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off, Coyotes. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. For more details about Tatum Schools, please log on to tatumschools.org.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called SmartHub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the SmartHub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the SmartHub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with SmartHub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Back in this fourth quarter, I was, tweaking, and Adriana turned the mic on is what happened. 2 minutes, 25 seconds left. Got to stay hyped. That's what I was doing. I was keeping myself hyped because the Coyotes have got this in the bag. We're okay. Naomi Garcia with the ball. Ball goes to Aubrey Young on that right side wing. Villasenor cuts through. She's going to take it up against Shoop. No foul. Jump ball.
Oh, things are getting nasty down there for that rebound. It looks like Villasenor is going to roll over Shoop for that ball. It's going to be Wildcat ball, unfortunately.
Aranda with it. With Berenda out, there is a high chance that we can actually do this one. Knapp with a sneaky little dump. Dixon knows, I mean, she's darned if she does, darned if she doesn't on that one. Henner fights through every single touch on that, and it's going to be Villasenor with the layup for the Coyotes. Only an 7-point lead for the Wildcats out there. Castro with it. She's going to be taking it down. Minute 55 on the clock. Coyotes have got to take it back down. We can. Castro, she's going to try and get it. She picks, that's no double dribble? Okay. Anyways, I'm just biased. Aranda driving in, sends it out to Hernandez. Aranda back over to Castro. Garcia goes to meet her. Aranda, minute 34. Villasenor knows she has to stop the clock, so she's going to hit that one out. I'm going to turn myself down a little bit because I'm getting a little hype.
The Wildcats are really trying to run down this clock right now.
Yeah, I mean, you can hear the crowd, so.
Things are getting rowdy.
Young's going to get a touch. Send it to Henner. Ball is in the Tatum Coyote court. You've got Henner taking it down against Hernandez, showing what she can really do out there. Garcia takes it up, sends it to Villasenor for a quick little lay. Again, Lady Coyotes catching up. Only a 5-point lead. Minute 14 left. We can do it. Henner almost gets a touch. It's going to go to Hernandez. Nobody covered, so we're not going to have it. Castro on the backside is going to get it. Take it in for a layup. Allison Dixon fouled her.
It's getting real intense over here. Crowd is getting rowdy, and I mean,
she missed her last free throws, so maybe she wasn't the worst one to actually pick up a foul for, but hopefully no, I'm not going to pray on anybody's downfall, actually. Minute and 3 on the clock. Castro goes up.
And that one is good. I mean, at least Dixon took that foul. I mean, some of these, the Coyotes have couple,
like 4.
Yeah.
I mean, especially when you're talking about Avery Hennard, who's one of our, she's one of our leaders out there and our top scorers for sure. Shoop!
Castro missed that free throw, and Shoop got the rebound and went up and got another 2 for the Wildcats. Garcia is going to bring that down and give it to Avery Hennard. He is going to chunk that over to Garcia, who's going to drive in and get blocked by Shoop.
But also Shoop's
getting nasty over here.
Yes, it did.
It looks like Hennard pushed Shoop off her. Refs didn't see it, so crowd is getting a little, looks like it's Coyote ball under basket. Villasenor is going to give that to Hennard, who almost gets that swatted out by number 5. Garcia is going to pick it up. She's going to drive her on the side, give that to Villasenor. Hennard's going to set a screen. Villasenor is going to drive in, and they're going to call a foul. I'm pretty sure that's Shoop's 5th foul. It should be. Oh, no, that is not on Shoop. That is on number 10. So it is 62 to 54.
Hernandez,
with 25 seconds left in the 4th with Villasenor on the line.
Ball goes up, and Villasenor puts it in for the Coyotes. Now, I know the likelihood with 25 seconds on the clock is that they're not going to win. However, you have got to give these Lady Coyotes some stinking props for how they play.
Good game.
And especially Allison Dixon stepping in, truly the middle of a season. It's after Christmas break. And you've
Looks like Hennard got a jump ball from, and it's going to be
Coyote ball. So, again, there is a chance. With a 3, there's a lot more of an opportunity to get back up there.
Or at least in overtime.
Because, that would take it up to 58. You'd have to get like 2 or 3 threes in like a couple minutes to win, or a couple seconds. Sorry, not minutes. We don't have minutes. But
either way, it was a very entertaining game to watch, and
very entertaining, very aggressive. So before we go, take a break to hear a quick word from our sponsors. 62 to 55, 21.8 seconds on the clock.
Western States Insurance.
Why choose Western States Insurance as your independent insurance agent? Because Western States Insurance is more than an insurance agency. They're a people agency dedicated to the insurance needs of their customers. Western States Insurance is large enough to provide the products you demand and small enough to offer you personal service.
We've got you covered. Western States Insurance.
Call 396-1318 or go by 212 North Love in Lovington.
Coming back into this fourth quarter, again, my mic is up very high right now, and I'm very excited. Sorry, guys, the crowd was really loud earlier, and I got scared that you couldn't hear me. That's on me. I'm actually going to turn it back up just a touch, just in case. Via Senor to Hennard. Hennard gets an easy lay for the Coyotes. Got to get another steal. Slover calls a timeout immediately after. He's going to use them all. Delay this clock as much as possible. You got 57 on the clock. A 3 gets us to 60. And another 2 ties us. So might have a chance of getting, an overtime call, but we'll see.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
It's going to be Aranda inbounding for the Wildcats coming in. 20 seconds on the clock. Starts as soon as that ball gets out. Dixon knows she's got to keep shoot from getting that one, but, really can't. Ball gets held. 15 seconds left on the clock. Castro, you've got a trap attempt from Villasenor and Hennard. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and Hennard is going to catch a save from Knapp. Hennard shooting it down the court as fast as possible. Coyotes have got to get this one done. Villasenor, quick 3. And clock is out. Coyotes almost had him. Ending score was 62-57. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Again, my name is Ava Slover. I'm here with Adriana Ibarra, who's going to be our new student liaison for Hobbs America, and help me out with all of these basketball games. And hopefully she'll be here for next year when I graduate and I won't be here anymore. But thank you again for tuning in. Always, always fun. And yeah, very well played game by the Coyotes tonight. Definitely took up that score from last time. Of course, last time it was 69-50, I believe. So
a lot closer.
62-57 is a lot nicer to hear. Thank you again for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time.